Hello students, myself Professor Jordan Carvalho from St. Joseph College of Arts and Commerce, Satpara, Virar. In this video, we will be learning about standard costing. Meaning, the word standard means a level or a criteria set. For example, passing marks. If you want to pass in any exam, there is a passing limit. Say for example, in schools, the passing limit was 35%. In degree college, the passing limit is 40%. Similarly, for production, there are certain levels that are set so that the production department is able to achieve those levels. It is future oriented. The standards are set before the production begins and they are compared once a production is completed in the future. Comparison. Comparison is necessary, otherwise, there is no use of setting the standards. What is standard costing? Standard costing includes setting up a cost limit for comparing it with the actual cost and to analyze their difference. So basically, first a standard is set, then it is compared with actual cost incurred, and then differences are checked if any. Standards set can be of various factors. Let us go through those factors now. What is the main motive of a business? Yes, it's profit. Profit is dependent on two factors, cost and sales. Cost is further classified into material, labor, and overheads. So the standard can be set of all these factors. Let us look into this example. Suppose we want to earn a profit of rupees 5 lakh. If the cost of raw material is rupees 6 lakhs, labor is rupees 3 lakhs, and overheads is rupees 1 lakh. So the total cost comes to rupees 10 lakhs. Our sales should be 15 lakhs so that we may be able to earn the profit of 5 lakhs. Change in any of the factor may lead to change in profit. For example, if cost of raw material increases from 6 lakhs to 7 lakhs, the total cost will rise to rupees 11 lakhs. If our sales remains the same on 15 lakhs, our profit earned will be reduced to rupees 4 lakhs. This change in factors is known as variance. In this chapter, we will be studying about these variances. As we know, for profit to change, there can be change in sales, in material cost, in labor cost, or in overhead costs. Thus, the main variances are material variance, labor variance, overhead variance, and sales variance. Let us now study about material variances. This chapter is based on certain formulae. The formulae under material variances are as follows. Material variances. Material cost variance is equal to standard quantity into standard price minus actual quantity into actual price. Material usage variance is equal to standard quantity minus actual quantity, the whole thing into standard price. Material usage variance is equal to standard price minus actual price, the whole thing into actual quantity. Let us solve this small problem. Standard requirement to produce 100 units of a product is material X 60 kgs at the rate rupees 8 per kg and material Y 40 kgs at the rate rupees 10 per kg. Actual production is 100 units by using material X 55 kgs at the rate rupees 9 per kg and material Y 50 kgs at the rate rupees 8 per kg. Calculate material variances. This is a table which I have already prepared to solve this question. The first thing we need to do is to identify output units of both standard and actual. As we read the first sentence, we come to know that the standard units are 100. And as we read the information related to actual production, we come to know that actual units are also 100. we will be writing the standard units as 100 and actual units as 100. And next, we will be writing the names of materials given in the question. So as we can see, they are X and Y. Next we need is standard quantity. The standard quantity for material X is 60 kgs. So I wrote it as 60. And the price is rupees 8 per kg. So I wrote price as rupees 8. Similarly for material Y, standard quantity is 40 kgs at the rate 10 per kg. The standard quantity I wrote it as 40 and price as 10. So now in actual production, material X is 55 kgs at the rate 9 per kg. So I write actual quantity as 55 and price as 9. For material Y, 50 kgs at the rate 8 per kg. The actual quantity 50, price 8. So the next step is to multiply quantity with price to get the amount. So 60 into 8 comes to 480. 40 into 10, 400. 55 into 9. So 55 into 9 comes to 495. And 50 into 8 comes to 400. The next step is to apply the formulae. The first formula, material cost variance is equal to standard quantity into standard price minus actual quantity into actual price. So for material X, the standard quantity is 60 and price is 8 minus actual quantity 55 and price 9. 55 into 9. So the answer 60 into 8 is 480 minus 55 into 9 is 495. 480 minus 495 comes to negative 15. In this chapter there are no negative numbers written. Instead they are represented by alphabet A. A stands for adverse. So now for material Y, standard quantity is 40 into standard price 10 minus actual quantity into actual price. So 50 multiplied by 8, it comes to 400 minus 400, that is equal to 0. Second formula is material usage variance. So for material X, standard quantity, which is 60 minus actual quantity of material X, that is 55. So 60 minus 55, the whole thing multiplied by standard price. The standard price is 8. That comes to 60 minus 55 is 5 multiplied by 8, 40. Now for material Y, we need standard quantity minus actual quantity. The standard quantity for material Y is 40 minus actual quantity is 50. The whole thing multiplied by standard price, which is 10. So that comes to 40 minus 50 is negative 10 or minus 10 multiplied by 10, that comes to negative 100. Positive values are denoted by letter F, which stands for favorable, and negative A, adverse. Next formula is for material price variance. So for material X, standard price is 8 and actual price is 9. So 8 minus 9 into actual quantity. The actual quantity is 55 units. That comes to 8 minus 9 is minus 1 into 55 is negative 55. So we write it as A, which stands for adverse. So now for material Y, we need standard price and actual price. So the standard price is 10, whereas actual price is 8. So we write it as 10 minus 8 bracket into actual quantity. The actual quantity for material Y is 50 units. So we write it as 50. That comes to 10 minus 8, 2 into 50, which comes to 100. So we write favorable. So in this way, we complete the solution of this small problem. So some takeaways and important points to remember from this video. Standard costing means preparation and use of standard cost, their comparison with actual cost, and analysis of the differences. The word variance means change. Positive numbers are denoted by alphabet F, which means favorable. Negative numbers are denoted by A, which means adverse. Hope you have understood the basic concepts of standard costing and material variances. Thank you.